Hi, Marcellus, junior social scientist. Today, we're going to talk about Eleanor Roosevelt, one of my favorite Americans. Eleanor Roosevelt was the wife of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, a president. And as a president's wife, she had a lot of responsibilities in terms of entertaining and hosting foreign leaders. But she did more. She stepped out of the traditional role of the hostess of a president's wife and did other things. She wrote prolifically. She's famous for her letters and her newspaper articles. She wrote for magazines. And not only did she write, she was an excellent, persuasive writer, able to influence people's opinions. So she wrote magazine articles and newspaper articles and even books to help people understand issues better and change their opinions, or at least think about their opinions. She also wanted people to have the same rights. She didn't want an America where some people were up here and other Americans were down here, and the Americans up here hurt and oppressed the Americans down here. She didn't want that, and she worked tirelessly to do that. She had a heart for people who didn't have the advantages she had. She grew up in a very famous American family, but she worked hard for Americans who were new Americans. She worked hard for Americans who had been here for generations, but had been disenfranchised. And she cared for the richest and the poorest. She cared for the men and the women, the young and the old. She helped the poor. She helped the elderly. She wrote prolifically. She was an ambassador at one time. She got to travel the world and speak to people about the issues that meant so much to her. Eleanor Roosevelt, First Lady, writer, ambassador, advocate for the poor, advocate for the weak, a real American superhero. See you next time.